Hey, Scarlett.
Here's the whole video for you Popaholics.
Ugh, it's nasty. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the live stream. Today we're just chilling. Let's all just chill and everything. Sorry, I'm watching some nasty shit. Don't worry, it's not one of those. It's just sisses and that being basically removed. Oh. So how is everybody, by the way? What is everybody doing in life? Hey, Hendrik, what's going on? By the way, guys, look. Cut my hair. It's a new year, so a new look. Actually, I really like this haircut, to be honest. It's short, but it's still stylish. It's not full-on buzz cut, bald, and all that, so. Plus, it's going to be easier to bloody well cut and everything. Also, I just wanted to just go on here to explain to you guys why I haven't been posting much. Don't worry, I'm not giving up. I'm not retiring anything. No, don't worry. It's not the start where I get retired or anything. Don't worry. It's just for the past 3 days I had to work 36 plus hours straight. Yeah, it's at work, but no, that's how it is. When it comes to work, you need to do that. Come in, please.
The stuff is good if you want to do a book and copy it together.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Hey, Mob, what's going on? As I was explaining, basically, I had to work bloody 36 hours, 36 plus hours straight, and didn't have the time to basically post any videos or anything. Who's this? This is Emberman65. Hi. What up? How you doing? Hey, Goofy. That's unfair. Buddy, that's just how life works. When it comes to life, you're gonna have those times where you just don't have the time to post videos or anything, but that doesn't mean I'm not doing it. I mean, I just posted a video. Hope you guys like it. It's barely getting any views for some reason. But it also asks the question, is water wet? Which obviously it is. Ember, you look bored. No, I'm not bored. I'm here to sit and chat with you guys, and yeah, of course I will have my shots. Don't worry. Not the shots. Don't worry. So how's it now? How's it now? Everything's good, man. Next week it's gonna actually be a lot better. Also, guys, just wanted to notify you. I am on Friday. I possibly won't be able to make a video because I'm going on a date. And this date involves me going over and basically chatting with her and everything, but there will be a possible video on Saturday. Next week, Saturday as well. But also, guys, good news. I did actually do very well with my sales and everything. So I'm actually taking home a good amount of cash for the start of this month. That like I've been doing actually really well. I've been able to actually pay off some things, save up, and maybe plan some things here and there. Like I am planning to get my driver's license. I'm planning to get a few things, and hell, I'm even planning to just take one of my family members, friends out for a bit of a just a hangout and everything. I'm actually able to do that now. Hey, what up, Coco? What's going on? What's going on, man? Did you get a haircut? Yes, yes. As you can see, like really, really thin. Not thin. I meant really short. So it actually goes with my beard now. So I really like it, man. Cool, bro. Bro, okay. Come on, mob. You can ask whatever you want. Literally, ask whatever. Just no racial slurs. That's all. That's the only thing I'd ask. No racial slurs. You can swear. I don't care. Just nothing racially motivated. Also, yes, I will be playing a game on the tablet while I chat to you guys. We hit 5 likes. I'm gonna have a shot soon. Let me just fix over here. And yes, I'm playing Block Blast. This game is actually quite addicting. I actually wish that one day, once I get monetized, that these guys sponsor me one day. Well, I can sponsor for them. No, that they can sponsor for me. Yeah. Because I'm not gonna lie, this game is actually addicting, and I failed. There you go. There you go. Let me find the spot. Perfect. There you go. Okay, that was interesting. And there you go. Anyway, nah, I'm not like that. It's all right, man. Don't worry. Don't need to be like that, okay? Date. I hope it goes well. I really do too. This actually, like, she and I have actually been chatting a lot, so I really hope that the date goes well. I sub to you. Thanks, man. Thank you. God bless to you. And if you are a YouTuber, I'll sub to you. I'll give you some support and everything. Again, I've got a work schedule. Luckily, with the managers that are coming in, it's a lot more. How do you say better, in a way? To be honest, yeah. To be honest, I'm actually like as I said, I love my job. I would literally work at my job for a long time, but if I know my limit, I'm gonna have to. No, no, no. Don't worry. I'm not quitting or anything. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, when it comes to the job, if I'm like suffering or anything, luckily with the managers, they actually help me a lot. Literally, I've had it where I was like extremely exhausted, and one of the managers bought me an energy drink and a bit of a meal and said, "It's okay, take a bit of a rest, and then get back into it. You're gonna do well." I love my job. I love my managers. I love the people who I work with. I know it's a waiter's job, so it is more difficult, but again, I love that type of work. I don't have videos. No, it's alright, man. It's alright. I should actually have that shot. As I said, guys, this game is actually quite addicting. Like, flippin' out, man. I'm trying not to swear as much because I know a lot of you guys just don't like swearing. which is understandable. Okay, I'm gonna try and play like this. So, there you go. This is the closest thing we got to gameplay until I get my laptop into my room. So, yeah. But don't worry, it's coming soon. And yes, I can actually play while doing like this. I've played worse. I've once played on a laptop that was running at such a slow speed. But still was able to basically play the game, everything. Come on, guys, if you have any questions, ask away. I don't mind. We're all here just to have a bit of fun. All here just for conversation and just to, relax. So if you guys want to, talk. Do you see I Show Speed? Yeah, I Show Speed is really cool, man. To be honest, he is a very cool guy, a very good Twitch streamer. He does help people when he can and everything. And let me just say, the guy is actually fast. He's actually so athletic. That WWE actually wants to, if he ever wants to become a wrestler, will actually enlist him. That's actually pretty cool, to be honest. Are you bored? No, I'm not bored. This is just me. I'm just hanging out with you guys. He is in South Africa. Yep, proudly South African. Can barely speak the language, but yeah. I am South African. It's just I've always struggled to basically speak Afrikaans and all that for many years, but I can still understand it and everything. It just feels weird. It's like being somebody in Japan but not knowing a lick of Japanese. There you go. There you go. There you go. Anyway. Is I no, I Show Speed is in South Africa right now. Wow. Actually, I hope he actually gets to Johannesburg or anything. But if I were to ever actually meet him in person, I think a person would actually have to see where in South Africa he is, because he's usually surrounded by a lot of people. But he would usually go to possibly maybe the cities like Johannesburg City. If he's in Cape Town, he would go to near the Cape Flats. If he was in Durban, maybe closer into KZN. If he's in Gauteng, usually it would be in Pretoria or Johannesburg City, Free State and all that. Well, the Free State is way far. That's how I'm at. Free State is way far from Gauteng. But you just never know, Yeah, I do, bro. Hey, what up, stranger? What's going on? We're in South Africa. Nice, man. Nice. Hoe gaan dit, my bro? No, hoe gaan dit, my bro? See, I can't say the O. I can't. I don't know. Then how do you know? He is streaming it. Well, if he's streaming it, hopefully he doesn't have any issues with the bloody police. The police over here are what you would call corrupted and full of, well, gunk. So you would call it. But what do you expect? This is South Africa for you. I'd like to go to South Africa, eh? There you go. Let's have a look. Okay, quick question, Coco. When it comes to where he's in South Africa, is he near the beach by any chance? Is he near an area that might be beach related? Because that will single out Palito Bay, KZN or Durban, and Cape Town, and also the Western Cape. Okay, so he's not there, so he's more inwards. Okay, wouldn't be in the Free State, that is mostly desert territory. Is he in a city by any chance? Like, is he walking into a major city that's like a bit messed up? Right now, he is in land. Yes, I know he's in land, but is he in a city like big buildings and everything? Because if he is, he's either in Pretoria or Johannesburg, one of the two. Again, I know my country, so yeah. And also, is it very windy? Like very windy? Because if it's very windy, then he's possibly in Port Elizabeth. Port Elizabeth is like a very windy place. Number two, so he's in Johannesburg. Damn. Didn't know he would actually come to the city where it says, well, not actually says it, but we say, come to Johannesburg. Just keep your hand on your wallet. Hey, what up, Demos? What's going on, man? All right, he's in Johannesburg. Yeah, he's playing a dangerous game. Hey, Demos, did you hear I show speeds in South Africa? Which, again, I'm not understanding why he would go to Johannesburg. He could have easily just went to Durban or Cape Town. Again, I love Johannesburg. I love the city, basically the place I basically was raised and everything, but it is a dangerous place. I'm gonna state this right now. If you ever come to South Africa, one of the most dangerous places in South Africa is Johannesburg City. Then he is leaving in a day or two. Almost went mad today. Tried to cut out caffeine. I know that twat I show is in South Africa. That twat, Yenna, my dude. Okay, you do have a good point there. He is a bit of a fucking idiot. But, he's actually quite fast, athletic, pretty cool. He went all around South Africa. So he possibly did go to Cape Town, possibly, but now he's in Johannesburg. I just don't go to Limpopo or Mpumalanga. Those areas, fucking hell, that will fuck you up. Actually, I was born in Mpumalanga. Yeah, I was born in Mpumalanga, and uh, when I was 5 years old, we ended up moving to let me just remember. We ended up moving to Gauteng, and then we moved to the Langlaagte. We moved to this place called the Parsloop Flats, and for 13 years, that's where we lived. My father ended up passing away in that place and everything, and we ended up moving out in 2018. Um, Basically throughout all 2019, 2020, 2021, yeah, one of the worst years. We lived in Centurion near Pretoria, and sorry, I'm just remembering. Um, there I did some odd jobs here and there just to gain experience. Then we moved back to Johannesburg, but we went to Pretoria. No, not Pretoria. We went to Randburg, the place called Bachbron. That's where actually I started live streaming. That was the place where I first started live streaming my cooking and everything. It was basically my shtick. My whole shtick was just basically that. And then when 2025 came up, we moved to here. We moved to Delta Freedom Park. And yeah, and it's 2026, and I'm possibly going to be moving in this month to next month. So yeah, I don't like him because of Prime and Lunchable. Okay, yeah, I agree with you when it comes to Prime and Lunchables. Yeah, that shit is stupid and all of that, but I don't think it's Lunchables. I think it's Lunchly because Lunchables are two different things. It's anyway garbage that you give to your kids when you're just a lazy fucking parent. As the EB family, I actually recommend them. They have a YouTube channel. They're a family of half Spanish, half American, and the mother. Like, I need to show you guys one day. The mother herself literally said, "You only give Lunchables because you are a lazy parent because that shit is expensive." You got a lot of body protection, like seven guys. Yeah, you're gonna need that in bloody in South Africa, whether it's Cape Town or Johannesburg. Sounds expensive. Yeah, pretty much expensive. What do you expect? So how many years have you streamed? I only started streaming in 2024. I only started streaming at that time near to the end of the year. Um, I think I started streaming in either December or November of 2024. So about a year and 2 months. How are you? I am all right, Nirvana. I'm just tired. Well, not tired. I'm just getting through life as it is. All right. I'm going to be back. I'm just going to grab something to eat. Also, my stomach's a bit upset, so I won't be drinking tonight. Uh, it's what happens, guys, when you're working. When you're working the hours I do, you also forget to eat. There has been throughout this week where I basically almost starved myself a bit. Again, that's not good. I don't recommend anybody doing that to themselves. But when you're working the long hours, you don't have the time to cook. There you go. All right, I'll be back. I am back. Sorry for not being here for so long. There you go. I'm back. Sorry, I just had to grab myself some food. Anyway. So, how many years have you streamed? The dog should stream. What dog? Lol. I'm trying to call the dog. Which one? Hey, Henry. They're talking about Potato and Hiccup. Mm. Okay, not gonna lie, my sister-in-law and brother made these. God bless their souls. Just give me a second. Mother? Mom? You did get a burger, right? We don't have salmonella in South Africa. Sorry, I just had to check on something. They're busy trying to the weather has been just fucked up. It's been hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold. This doesn't want to stop. Mm. Mm. Now that's good. Mm. Mm. Not gonna lie, that's real good. Mm. Mm. Now that was good. And while that happened, no one chat for some reason. Come on, my guys. Speak. Everything's good. Excuse me. You got school soon. What grade are you now? Obviously you paused, but what grade are you now? Mm. Just gonna grab this. Hand sanitizer. Grade. You know, when you're in high school, you see, when you're in school, you have grades. Like you start at grade 1, then you go from grade 1 all the way to grade 12. Well, that's how we basically said. You would be, I think the Americans would call it like Seymours or freshmen's, I don't know. But we have grades. We have from grade 1 all the way to grade 12. From grade 7, it's primary school. From grade 8 to grade 12, it's high school, and then you're out. Believe me, I know. Since I graduated, basically, we're not counting this, yeah? Oh. I don't want to remember it. 7 years. I said it. Ugh. 7 years. 7 years in high school. Fuck, man. 7 years since I graduated. 7. I'm getting old. You know what? I'm gonna bring in everyone else. So, what grade are you? Excuse me. I'm gonna tell you. In which sub? In which sub? What do you mean? Alright, we're on general here on Discord. We're gonna see if we can get some people. In which subject have you done your graduation? Well, I graduated from basically doing maths literature, or maths lit, English, Afrikaans, there's those 3 right there. I did do, life orientation, consumers, history, and geography. Those were my subjects when I was in high school. Let me just say, still fucking hate them to this day. Except for history. I always was into history. I loved history and everything. I'm a second year. I don't know what grade it is. Are you in high school or in primary? Yeah, maths. Or mathematics, as a lot of people say. Here in South Africa, we have 2 different types of math. We have, after school. No, I didn't go to college. Sorry, I'm not gonna waste my money. See, the problem is that during the time, like, I had no money. We moved to Centurion, and we were way far from any form of trying to remember. We were way away from any colleges or universities. Oh, you're in high school, so you're in your second year. That means you're grade 9. You're in grade 9. Wait, how old are you again? So you call high school's graduation. Yeah, I graduated high school, but we didn't do it like how they do it in America, where people walk up the stage while wearing these these things with the hats and everything. Yeah, you're grade 9. You're grade 9. I was well, I was 16 in grade. Wait. I was 16 in grade 10. No, I was. No, you're grade 9. You're grade 9. Um. Well, I basically left with a bachelor's degree myself. I actually was in line with getting a bachelor's degree if I went to university and all of that. But as I said, after I did high school, I was done. I was done. Literally, I was done with high school. Um, I was done with school in general. To explain what was going on, basically in my family, my mother and my brother moved to Centurion, and I had to stay in Langlaagte to basically finish my school year, to finish all of my exams. Now, when finishing the exams, my house was technically empty, and there was only a few things I could take with me. Yeah, it was quite messed up, but yeah, I just had to take what I could. My last exam was English, and for it, we have two different exams when it comes to English: a normal one, and then a two paper essay. And I did an essay on my own thing, and then once I gave in my paper, I walked out of the school with a smile on my face, knowing I would never set foot in that school again. Then, because I basically walked all the way home. When I got home, I packed up my stuff and I went to Centurion. It was tearful, like a lot of us were crying. My sister was crying. I had to leave like a lot of things behind, and then we went to Centurion. Yeah, a lot of messed up things. I did PG. I have no idea what PG is. Alternative English. No, there's two. I don't know how to explain it. Maths and advanced maths, you got these subjects. Well, we called it Maths Lit, which was the just regular maths, like from all the numbers and that, no letters, no equations or anything. And then there was Maths Pure, and that allowed for like these weird ass equations like A plus B equals C and bullshit. I didn't take that because I'm not gonna bloody well use those in my future. Yeah. Those were the choices. Post-graduation master's degree. I swear, it was either a bachelor's degree or a master's degree that I left with. Uh, Algebra. Never had algebra in my high school. Again, South Africa is very much different from other countries like England, like England, the US, and all that. Well, the US has like you can learn Spanish, French, Spanish, French, German, and English. Here in South Africa, we only have English and Afrikaans. Afrikaans is the Burki language over here. It is like a mixture of Dutch, German, Portuguese, and other languages. See ya, Coco. Stay safe, okay? As I said, when it comes to it, I hated my school years. Really, really hated it. I barely wanted to be in that school. Again, when I graduated, I was done. I was literally done. What I wasn't told is that we would have a fucking pandemic afterwards. So basically, 2019 was normal, basically looking for work. I was able to find like a small bit of a job at a McDonald's. I ended up having to leave it due to technical difficulties here and there. And then after that, I struggled to find work again. Then the pandemic happened, and that's when the shit hit. Because when 2020 happened, everything was closing. We had one last holiday to go with as a family until this whole pandemic would cause everybody to go crazy and things to start happening. On the, the second day of the pandemic, well, not the second day, the first day, where everybody was just going into stores crazy and just taking items here and there, taking, cool drinks, sodas, milk, all the basically everything that was there was being taken. I was at a point where I nearly lost baggage. I nearly lost shopping items. And then it happened. Then we were all in lockdown. When we had to go to the shops and all of that, only one person each could go in to look for items, to buy items, and to do this and that, while at the same time wearing a damn mask. To this day, I still hate that mask. It was causing so much issues with breathing and that I hated the masks. I hated them with a passion. Then we had to spend more and more time with those damn masks and all the problems. Then things start to dial down when the pandemic started to lose its strength. Then when we moved to Bachbron in Randburg, we still had to wear masks for a bit, but it was slightly changed as you would only have to wear a mask inside the stores. Sorry, my mustache is like going into my nose. Sorry about that. I've studied in English Lit. It was my main subject. Okay. Be back soon. No problem, man. You have been through a lot, it seems, Ember. Yes. A lot of us were. Where is everybody? Okay. Give me a second. Gosh, I love wearing masks. I still wear it. It doesn't let people see my weird expressions. Same here. I was able to talk under my mask and everything, and then anybody will ask, hey, did you say something? And be like, what do you mean? What are you talking about? I didn't say a thing. But the problem is it was causing a lot of issues with a lot of people. But then, the day I smiled is that what they said, masks are not a requirement. You could walk into a store and no one would give a fuck if you were wearing a mask or not wearing a mask. I smiled from ear to ear. Yeah, let me just say, the pandemic, it wasn't as bad as a lot of people thought. It wasn't like the Black Plague, that took out so many lives. It wasn't like the Spanish flu, that did basically the same thing to a lot of people. Okay, can this just, there you go. And then I moved here. Yeah, but the problem is like breathing. Because it's actually been proven when it comes to the masks, is that you're continuously taking in your own oxygen in that, and you can actually damage your lungs a bit. Hey, Sophia. Right. Yes. Yes. Let's go. Let's go. Where is everyone? We're gonna text them. Like, where are they? Yeah, we'll just do solitaire for a bit. Right, but I wear it when I go out. Again, you can wear the mask whenever you want. Do you use TikTok? Yes, I do use TikTok. I actually have 2 channels that are based on TikTok. It's Emmerman65 with 22,000 followers, and Ember and the Crew 69 with 10,000 followers. They're both technically dead, to be honest. I barely get about 200-300 viewers. Hell, I barely even get like 100 views sometimes. My YouTube channel, which is smaller than both of them, which are smaller than both of them separately, literally gets more views than both of them combined. So yeah, because here's the thing. It's one thing I always say. TikTok treats a person like crap. I'm going to state this right now. TikTok has treated people like crap. Treated me like crap. Treated a lot of people like crap. Because it just... Anyway, as I was saying, it's a Chinese app, right? No, it's not a Chinese app. It's actually a Singaporean app because the creator is from Singapore. The thing is, the guy literally stated 100,000 times it's from Singapore. But sadly, the server users there in America for TikTok are just a bunch of babies who can't bloody well understand the difference between a joke and something that's actually serious. They will allow someone to blatantly say, I hate this person and I hope they disappear and they get horrible things happen to them and all of that. But they will literally ban somebody's video for just saying a word, for just saying something that they don't like. Like, I will state this constantly, like, they will allow people to literally say there are like 100,000 genders, but as soon as you say there's only 2, suddenly your video gets removed and never brought back. Really, that's why. Then why is it known as a Chinese app? Because they because they lie. Because they lie. The app shows all the dirty and sick stuff about India, which are so exaggerated. A bit. I think you're talking about Temu. Jeez. There is actually a Chinese version of TikTok, an actual Chinese app of TikTok, and it's called Red Note. In fact, when they found out TikTok was being banned, all of them went to the Chinese Communist Party and was like, hey, let us join your little app. Let's do whatever we want. And then figured out it's worse. Like, let me put this as an example. A lot of people wanted to say that the things on TikTok were homophobic, transphobic, racist, and all of that. You know, all the bullshit that some people say. When they went to Red Note, it was worse because they were actually that. They were actual Chinese people saying the N-word to black people who were on the app. They were actual, people who were actually sexist and homophobic. Basically, China has no filter. If they want to say this and that, it will happen. And if you have a problem with that, they don't care. That is actual thing. That's an actual Chinese app because they don't care. In fact, if I were to go into the Chinese app and basically say how they're full of shit and all that, well, not China, to other places, they'd actually give me more of a following. Chinese use their own app, unlike others. They just sell their stuff but never buy any. Somewhat. When it comes to it, China has a lot of its own things. Like instead of YouTube, they have Bilibili, which a lot of people like from Indonesia, Singapore, Philippines, whoever are like VTubers or YouTubers and all that, have actually been on those apps and have actually done very well on set apps. Hell, if I were to say, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna go onto Red Note. I'm gonna make I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm from South Africa. Welcome. America is the father of racism. I wouldn't say that. Last time I realized China literally, and no, this is no joke. You can actually look it up. China during the pandemic blamed people who were black, Indian, or any of the foreigners who moved there for like teaching jobs and all that. They were blamed for the pandemic. They were refused to go into any shops, to any food stalls or anything. And hell, back in 2008, there was a I'm gonna say this a artist. I say that because he was full of shit. Comparing black people to monkeys. I'm not kidding you. Literal pictures of innocent black people in Nigeria, Uganda, South Africa, and all that, comparing them to bloody apes. Now that is blatant racism. I mean, hell, they even did blatant blackface, saying how South Africa loves China and all that, doing truly, truly racist shit. That's what China did, and I will say it with my whole chest. I may live in South Africa, and South Africa is part of India, China, and South Africa. Now, there are others that have joined, like Iran and all that. I don't trust them. I don't. Because they are the same people. They're basically all communists. I'm not a communist. Literally, I'm not saying that capitalism is the best. I'm not saying it's the greatest. But compared to communism, I'd rather have capitalism. Because in communism, so many bad things. Cuba, Romania, Soviet Russia, China, North Korea, all communist countries that literally suffered. Yes, see, I'm getting political. I do apologize for that. Britishers are the fathers. Sorry. Britishers! Bro, it's the British! What the fuck? Or Britain. What the fuck? These people are sick, true. Question, where potato? You know what? Actually, let me go and get the pups. My boys! I'll be back. Here is Hiccup. Here is Hiccup. Here's the cute one. Here's the cute. Oh, my boy. My boy. Mwah. Hiccup, on the other hand, Potato, on the other hand, he doesn't want to. He's busy sleeping. But I have my boy. I have my boy here. No. I will state this again. This is how you treat a dog. You bring him love. Give him love and affection. You love me, boy. You love me, boy. Hiccup. Hiccup. Hey, my boy. Hey, my boy. Give you nice pets. Give me kisses. Hiccup. Hiccup. Give me kisses. Oh, I love you, boy. Yep, this is Hiccup. Now, I'm gonna say this. Hassan Piker, if you're actually watching this video, this is how you treat a dog. Oh, hello there, Potato. Hello, come here. Come here. Potato. 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 He just sits in the corner. But you just gotta get your brother on stream. Come here, Potato. Come here. Eat it. Oh, sorry. Hey, calm down. Oh, yeah, later. Hey, shh. Stop. Oh, they. Ready? Calm down. Shh. Okay, these two are not liking each other for some reason. Buddy, are you okay? Potato! Potato! Hey. Open!
Tomorrow, would you take that dustbin out before you go to work?
Of course.
Thank
Which
you.
one? That one or?
That one inside.
Why is he growling? Are you okay? Oh, man. It's okay. Oh, yeah, these two are not liking each other again. Hey, BT, what's going on? Pretty sure, yeah. Will they be healthy if they are given only veg food? No. Dogs are omnivores. They are also predators. They need fruit. They need lots of meat, food, and everything. They need good food. But you're shaking. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Oh. It's okay. It's busy shaking. It's okay. I'm here. There you go. Are you guys answering me? Yeah, I'm answering you. I wish to have a dog, but I am a pure vegetarian. I literally know so many people who are vegetarians, who are vegans, and that have dogs that are allowed to eat meat, that can literally have a good diet. Just because you have a certain dietary or a certain food plan or anything doesn't mean the dog needs to go through it either. See, I'm a meat eater, but if I have, let's say, a tortoise, and tortoises are usually herbivores. Sometimes they'll go into omnivores. Sometimes when they need protein or calcium. No joke. But I'm not gonna force him to eat meat. He needs to eat vegetables. Same thing with my dogs. If I was a vegetarian or a vegan, I would not force my dietaries onto my dogs. No, then I think I will drop the idea of having a pet. Okay, and that's your choice. Literally, there is a woman called Vegan Booty. She has a cat, and she forces the cat to have a vegan diet. That cat is suffering from malnutrition. Clearly, you can actually see it. The vegan teacher literally had a dog that passed away, but you could literally see this dog was being starved, refused to be given meat or any forms of protein because they're predator animals. They're predator animals. They need meat. He ended up passing away because of her. I refuse that if I were to ever go vegan, I refuse to ever put my dietaries onto my pets. I refuse to do that because it's not me, it's them. They need it. Hey Nirvana, why not a fish? Oh, you tired boy. You tired. Oh. It's okay. Eek. I can't do that. Better not have one. Alright, that's your choice. This one is like tired. Tired. You see, Hassan? This is how you treat your animals. This is how you treat your pet. With love and affection. Again, that's a dietary choice, even though in the Bible it literally states there, do not make what I have created for you unclean. As in, God gave us the animals to eat, they gave us the animals to survive and everything. Moses, the disciples, every one of them ate meat. Because, again, eating meat is not a sin. What is a sin is basically taking what God has given you and try to make it unclean. Yes, it says in the Bible about like pork, but that was in the Old Testament. In the Old Testament, Jesus was not born, and when Jesus came, he stated that every animal to be eaten in that is not unclean. Do not what I've made what I have created unclean. Only what comes out of your mouth is unclean. Plus, God created animals to basically eat from a cycle. Animal eats plant, animal eats other animal decomposes, feeds scavengers, goes into the soil, and so on and so forth. Plus, I'm pretty sure if we all had to go vegan or go vegetarian, all of that, the world would get fucked. Literally. For vegetables and that can only grow for so long, and with animals eating the veg and humans eating the veg, it would literally cause a lot of problems. I once had a cat and she died after 3 months, and once a dog, and she fell sick too because we gave her vegetarian food. So I gave to my friend. Now she's healthy. Exactly. You see that? Because that's a thing with dogs. That's a thing with cats. They're predators. They need meat. That's like taking a lion and only giving him vegetables or soys and all of that. You're going to kill the animal. These animals are not like us. They're again, we're all animals, but just like animals, we and them need different types of dietaries. Food. Okay? So sometimes they need to eat meats or eat vegetables. Hiccup. Are you two just not liking each other today? Let me actually show you guys. There's Hiccup. Let me try and... There you go. There's Hiccup. So I'm going to be a little out the screen. There you go. You got them both. And I cried a lot both the situations. Animals are love. Exactly, they are. And if you truly love animals, you will not torture them through pushing your own dietaries onto them. Hey, my boy. How you doing? Huh? How you doing? If you truly love your animals, you will give them all the love and the support. These two are brothers, by the way. They are brothers. Same mother, same womb and everything. They are smaller, like he's smaller than him, but I believe there was a bit of mixed breeding because Potato has a bit of what I call um, Chihuahua. It's got a bit of Chihuahua in him. Hey, boy. There you go. My boy sits right with me. Hiccup, Potato, you want to go outside? No, you just want to lie there? No, okay. Then I'll give you your privacy, okay? There you go. Oh, your stomach is growling a bit. Hey. I'll give you pets. Yeah, the thing is, dogs, they do that. Sometimes it's a territory thing, sometimes it's a loving of the owners, sometimes they will argue and fight, sometimes mostly they play. Bye, it's time for me to sleep. Sleep well, and may God bless you. Stay safe, okay? I think tonight, guys, we're gonna end our stream a bit early. We're gonna possibly end at past. As well, I wanna just hang out and be with my dogs for a bit. And well, tomorrow I'm gonna have to go into work at 8 o'clock. We're doing a full spring cleaning of the restaurant, making sure that everything is clean, everything is fixed, and everything. That is our whole plan. You just like my hands, don't you? Don't worry, I'll give you some treats later, okay? Some nice treats for my boys. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss, my boy. Hey, clean yourself. I'll just cover you. I'll cover you so you can have your privacy. Good night, Nirvana, and may God bless you. Can I have Hiccup and Potato? Sadly, you cannot. Yeah, believe me, same. As I said, tomorrow I'm going into work early and I have to do some spring cleaning. And only my shift starts at 12, so... Yeah, tomorrow I'm going to be working some long hours. Ow. Sorry. Had a bit of an ingrown there. Oh, boy. Hey, my boy. Don't lick me. You were just licking your balls. You. You're still adorable. Still adorable. Hey. As I said, we're going to end a bit early tonight. So my water bottle is still in here. There we go. Alright, I'll be back, boys. I'm just gonna go grab my water. Love you. Yeah. Or you guys can head out. It's not an issue. There it is. Had to grab this. Man, I was actually also hoping... It's alright, Sophia. If you want to go to bed, it's perfectly fine. You sleep well, you need the energy. I was actually hoping that Sad Taco would be on tonight, but obviously he's busy. It's okay. There you go. Checking on my feet. Again, my feet have been working very hard, so a bit of calluses and everything. Well, if everything's fine, then you wouldn't mind either that or this. I play solitaire because it is the game of life. It's a game of chance. Coming! Just trying to go on. New deal. Let that load. I'll be back. Jawohl. I don't know what the name is. I'll put up this in I'll send them this report. You know, Nemo, I'll make sure it's done. Sorry, I've called me up for a bit. Let's go do a new deal. Well, let's go into the factors, buddy. Tomorrow, I'm going to be working from 8 o'clock all the way to 8 o'clock at night tomorrow. So, I'm not going to be having shots tonight. He is playing solitaire. Yes, it's really fun. I'm going to stay in stream and watch if trollers come. 12 hours? Basically, yeah. Or more. Or more. Based off customers and everything. Originally, I was supposed to work from 12 until 9 o'clock, but yeah, times change. So, but that's how life works. Person must just deal with it. There you go. Excellent. Damn. Did not know that was gonna happen. Excellent. I'll be back. Mother, I said I would do it after the stream. I literally said I would do it after the stream. Some people just don't listen to me, as usual. But at this point, guys, I'm actually used to people just not listening to me. It's something you actually get used to at points. So. Believe me, I've gotten used to the point where a lot of people just refuse to listen to me, and I literally just give up. Because that's just how life works. I'll always be ignored. That's me every day. Once you get that paycheck, you won't be complaining. Nah, I'm not complaining. Last week, with those hours, I literally earned so much money. So much. Literally. I literally made a good amount. A really good amount for this coming week. Actually made my week. Made everything better. So no, I'm not complaining. I'm happy. Excuse me. Why do you keep asking these, Sophia? Just why. Okay, guys. we're about to end the stream. Yeah, I know it's a little earlier than usual, but again, it's the first stream of the year, and well, again, I'm not stopping my live streams or anything. I'm trying to figure out ways so I can bring more of them when I can. Yeah, I'm sorry, Sophia, but you have to go to sleep. I need to get some things done. And yeah, that's just how the cookie crumbles. And this cookie is, well, crumbling real soon. But don't worry, guys. I'm still going to make some videos. I actually posted a video. Don't know why it's not getting much on viewership, but it is what it is. But the thing is, what YouTube does with me, sometimes I'll have that one video that just makes nothing or struggles, but then YouTube literally makes my day and literally says, hey, you know what? Next 5 videos, you end up with like thousands to 2,000. One time, I literally had a video that hit 25,000 views and all of that. A lot of people want to say that what I create isn't funny or tough. Like I really care. Like, for example, I had this one guy say, "You're not funny, Unk. Do you not know how to speak English? Or spell tough as in Tuff? Yeah, I'm really going to be shocked and surprised and hurt by someone who doesn't know how to use the simple English language. These are the same people that still use the word sus when it's suspicious. That's how you say it. Or suspect, whatever. But I will still make my videos. I don't care if they are cringy to those. I don't care if they are stupid to those. I just care about the people that actually have a good laugh afterwards. And those ones who have a problem with it, well, I really don't care. Hell, I even pulled some really dark humor when they wanted to throw some shit. Believe me, some of the things I've thrown at them, it's hilarious. You guys can go and watch them if you want. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for coming to the live stream. The first ever live stream of 2026. Hopefully we'll have more in the future, and hopefully this year we will have gaming streams. And we will possibly do that because when I move, I'm possibly going to be bringing more gaming in that. But a lot of my videos are going to be on video games that are not so popular, but are still very good games to play. I mean, one series I want to play on the stream is First Encounter Assault Recon, which is, by the way, a bloody brilliant game. If you ever play it, you will love it. And it is what it is. But I promise that things will be changing and things will be better. And hell, you might even see some new people for a live stream. But possibly in the future, Hiccup and Potato will be less seen in my live streams due to me moving. And the factor is, they're going to be staying here with my mom, my brother, my sister-in-law, and so on. So that's just how life is going to be. And it's not like they're going to be gone forever. When I come and visit, you know, at points in that, they'll be involved in a stream. My mom will possibly be involved in a stream. And I also want to do live streams where we taste certain stuff and then could do comparisons. Like American versus South African sweets. I already know who's going to win. So guys, until we meet again, have a lovely day. God bless. And until we get it on a t-shirt, a blimp, a burger, the back of George Bush's head, or a bottle, stay hydrated. God bless, ladies and gentlemen. You know.